you panicking about the Bitcoin price?
Not at all. I think that Bitcoin's on sale, right? I don't think anyone should really worry about this. If you've got a long enough time horizon, I think that we're just getting started, and this shouldn't phase anybody.
Bitcoin is indeed a sale, and it's been a hell of a sale. Do you think that we've seen the end of this carnage?
I have no clue, right? I don't try to time the markets. I think that over time, I always tell people when they start telling me about how far we've dropped from the top, right? I say from January 2017, we're still up 7x, right? And so, it just depends on what your kind of your risk profile is and timeline is. But overall, anyone who wants to bet against Bitcoin, I tell them one thing. I say short it then, right? Because I'm not shorting it. I'm actually buying more, and we're going to see where this thing goes.
And are you bullish on Bitcoin?
I've never felt stronger that Bitcoin is going to end up being an incredibly valuable store of value.
So, Ant, would you be buying at these levels?
I tell folks that I am always in accumulation mode. I think that Bitcoin is going to be more valuable than it is today, and as long as you feel that, you should always be trying to accumulate more and more of it.
And tell me why you're so positive. We have viewers that bought in at $20,000, at $15,000, and they're not sounding that positive. Why are you so positive?
Yeah, look, I think that there's two things, right? One is Bitcoin's anti-fragile, right? So every single thing that could possibly go wrong has in the past, from regulation to security to just general negative sentiment, and it's persisted, right? And I think that it will continue to do that over a long period of time. And then the second is I just look at kind of the anecdotal trends, right? So I previously said that I don't know anyone under the age of 35 that's buying gold. Right. And so if you just look at what people are actually purchasing today and where they put their belief in terms of that store of value, I think it's Bitcoin. Right. And so if that's happening today, that's going to pay off for decades to come. And so I think that we're just seeing the beginning of this. And if you bought in at a higher level, right, I tell folks this isn't about, you're not a day trader. Right. If you're making an investment, this is a long term investment that you should really look at that and try to stay as unemotional as possible. And if you take that perspective, then I think that you're going to be absolutely fine.
And what's your message for our viewers that bought at $20,000?
Take a deep breath, walk away from the computer, and you breathe. You're going to be just fine.
And I think the $1 trillion question is whether you believe we'll see a market cap of over $850 billion this year.
I do. I'm on record as saying that Bitcoin's got a chance of going to 50,000 by December 2018. So we'll see if I'm right or wrong.
And you still maintain that price point?
I can't go back on my word now.
That's Anton. That's spoken like a true military man.
I agree with him. Bitcoin's on sale, and the name of the game is not, oh, am I going to sell now? Am I going to sell in 6 months? The way I think about it is I'm selling in a year. And do I think that Bitcoin will be more than 20,000 in a year? Yes, I've made the prediction as well that I believe the market cap should be over $1 trillion, and hopefully that means Bitcoin will be over 20,000 when that happens. So I'm also in accumulation mode, and all I'm trying to do and what I recommend to my audience is look at your average buy. If your average buy, for example, is 12,000 for Bitcoin, try to get it down. Now that these prices are low, try to make some acquisitions so your average buy of being 12,000 goes down to 10,000 or goes down to 8,000, and definitely carry some backup cash because I don't think we've hit the bottom. I think that there is a possibility, and I've posted some other videos, that we could possibly see a market cap under 200 billion, maybe very unlikely 100 billion. And hell, I mean, there was one guy who was saying a 50 billion market cap. So just prepare yourself. And if you think of it as a long-term investment, it should be fine. You can hold it, and your only objective should be to accumulate. And what can I do to bring my average buy price down? So if you bought Bitcoin at 10,000 and your average buy is at 10,000, this is a great time to buy. When Bitcoin goes under 5,000 or 4,000 and your average buy is 7,000 or 8,000, buy again. Keep buying. Get that average buy down. And I am very confident if you think long term, maybe not even a year, it might be 2 or 3 years, but you will be laughing straight to the bank. Let me know what you guys think, and I will talk to you guys soon.